City the Memorial Cup next year, and if they want to buy it and have it up and for whatever, we'll just go back and win it again next year anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of your city, Eddie Francis.
I'm going to keep this short. First and foremost, thanks to all of you for coming out and for showing the Spitfires the way Windsor likes to party. And I said this to the guys earlier, and I've said it and shown it. I'm going to share it with the ownership group. But I want you to join with me and let them hear it. For the past 2 years, this group of guys, this team, their fans and their family members, not only have they been champions, but they've carried an entire city, an entire community on their shoulders, and they made us proud. They are the pride of Windsor. Let them hear it.
Eddie Francis, let's hear from Rights. Bundy, come here. Warren, I remember talking to you, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, a couple of times over at Joe Louis Arena watching Red Wing games, and you said, Beller, be patient, it's going to happen. Boogie, you got to keep it under your hat a bit, but we are going to end up, we're going to get this club, and we're going to turn it around. I'm like, yeah, you guys, I tell you what, are good to your word. Back-to-back Memorial Cups. Let's hear it, Warren Reichel.
It's unbelievable, Beller, to even be thinking we're here today. And secondly, that this is 2 in a row with so many special guys behind me, and what the city got behind us went right from when we brought the team to support the old barn, even though we had 16, 17 wins. Then the next year, then the arena on the horizon with Eddie did such a great job with that in the council, and next thing you know, we're winning hockey games, we're backing people off and showing people what we can do, and this group has been resilient. It's a sad day for us. I mean, Pete, Bob, and I, these guys, the 90 group, Greg Nemish, Kadari, Henny, and Welly, Woody, these guys are the first guys we drafted, and we've gone through. Wally, where's Wally? The bad sunglasses back there. But it really is sad because they came in as young men, and they came in as boys, they're leaving as young men, and all those guys are signed contracts, and we're going to miss them. I know the city is too, and we're going to have to start over again here soon.
You take a look at it. This guy has helped along, and I know you like to give him a shot. I mentioned a lot of times, but some of the guys behind the scenes, Terry Dorn, your scouting staff, these guys, they work tirelessly to make sure that you're able to assemble a championship club.
For sure. I mean, before they step on the ice with Boogie, a lot of work's got to be done, and Terry Dorn's been that guy with his staff. All the guys, they were fortunate enough to get out to Brandon, so to share the special moment with us, and great scouting staff. Nobody outworks them, and we do a good job at the draft table, and that's why you see up here. And when you give good players to good coaches, good things happen, and that's what you've seen.
Thanks again, Warren Reichel. Nobody outworks these guys. Where's Ash? Adam Wallace. Adam, you had a big goal, and I can't believe it. These guys, you go out, you miss the empty net, you come back, you put it in the empty net. They wouldn't give you any love, no love at all along that bench when you came back from the empty netter.
I know, they were acting like I've scored before or something.
Well, I know after you had the goal, it took a long time before you ended up dropping the gloves. That was like another 2-3 seconds before you ended up, you couldn't settle just the goal, you had to drop the mitts and get into a scrap.
Yeah, but figured I'd do that, might as well get a Memorial Cup fight under my belt, never had that before.
Adam Wallace, one of the guys that you love on your team, will get under your skin. I see another tough guy over here from the 88 team, Jeff Mascarin from the 88 club. Nice to see Mask right here. Hey, I can talk to all these guys. You gotta come see me for a minute, pal. This guy is as tough as nails, pound for pound. No, impressed with this guy, and I've seen so many guys that come along 6'3", 6'. I'm just going to bump into him, and know what? Down they go, time and time again. Mark Kandari, back-to-back championships for you. What's it like?
It's like nothing you've ever felt before. You know what? I've had so much fun here. It's the second home for me. I love the fans. I love all you guys. I mean, you know what? I can see myself settling down here one
You got to tell the folks, did you settle down a bit last night or no?
Absolutely not.
All right, let's bring over, we've got to talk to the coach here for a second. I don't know, Warren Reichel's going to have a tough job in years to come, because when NHL teams start looking for a coach, I tell you what, they're going to come looking this way before long. He's a two-time CHL Coach of the Year, back-to-back. I mean, you just start putting it on the resume. This guy's unbelievable. And the thing I like, he always says, we do it the right way. We go out and play Spitfire hockey. We don't cheat anybody. We go out and play. And what a fabulous coach he is, Bob Bugner.
I just want to say on behalf of the organization, I think 4 years ago when Warren and I and Pete were putting this together, we wanted to reconnect with the community first and foremost and build a hockey team. What's happened with the turnout today in the last few years is just amazing. I think we've done that. It's a great credit for you, the loyalty. Even when we were in the Memorial Cup the last 2 years, we always talk about what's going on back in Windsor and the phone calls and how the city's going crazy and all the support. People are sending faxes to us. We've got all the posters everybody sent to us up in our walls in the dressing room and all that. And believe me, your support means everything to our franchise and organization, and we're just overwhelmed to see this many people here today, so thank you very much for that. I just also want to thank Eddie and his staff over the last 3 or 4 years. They've been nothing but great to our organization. Man here, Donnie, the architect of the arena, put everything together. He was there. Went through some great times. Thank you so much, Donnie, for everything. And that's it. I just want to thank everybody. I've already told these guys last night how proud I am of each and every one of them. It's a special group. Who knows if we'll ever get a group like this again. But these guys, one thing they did is play for each other every night. They put everything on the line, and there was no selfishness. Everything was about the team, and that's what makes them champions. And you can never take that away from this group here. Thank you.
Coach Bob Bugner, I mentioned before.